Haechan from NCT is finally stepping out on his own with a solo debut. On July 29th, reports revealed that he's preparing to release his first solo album this September, nearly 9 years after joining the group. SM Entertainment quickly confirmed the news, making it official. Fans were thrilled, but some couldn't help but worry about how he would handle everything on his plate. For context, NCT Dream is in the middle of a world tour that kicked off in Bangkok on August 16th and 17th, with upcoming shows in Hong Kong, Jakarta, Singapore, Saitama, Taipei, Kuala Lumpur, Osaka, and Nagoya. On top of that, there's talk that NCT 127 could be gearing up for a comeback soon, which might mean his schedule will only get busier as his solo release approaches. But even with those concerns, the announcement has sparked a wave of excitement, and fans are eagerly waiting to see what Haechan has been working on. September can't come soon enough. It looks like Lisa from BLACKPINK and Frederic Arnault aren't bothering to keep things low-key anymore. The two have been linked since 2023, with plenty of sightings and hints fueling speculation, but neither ever confirmed anything. Now though, it feels like they're done trying to keep it under wraps and don't care about who knows about them. On July 25th, actress Michelle Yeoh shared photos from a dinner honoring Italian businessman Diego Della Valle, who was receiving the French Order of Arts and Letters. Among the snapshots was one featuring Frederic Arnault, the CEO of Loro Piana and son of LVMH chairman Bernard Arnault. That alone might not have turned heads, but her caption is what really got people talking. She wrote, "Love and congratulations to my dearest Diego, and hope to meet you soon, Lisa." Even though Lisa wasn't present at the dinner, Michelle Yeoh still mentioned her in the post alongside Frederic Arnault, which many took as an indirect confirmation that Lisa and Frederic are indeed dating. Some even speculated that Yeoh might have spoken about Lisa with him at the event. While plenty of fans were thrilled at the idea of this connection and even hoped for possible collaborations, others weren't as pleased, heading to Yeoh's comments to tell her not to bring up Lisa since, in their view, she had nothing to do with Frederic. One commenter wrote, "The fact that they are not even dating. This is extremely weird." Another one said, "Thank you for wanting to meet Lisa, but I'm sorry, Lisa has no connection to anyone in that photo as it would tarnish Lisa's name." HYBE has found itself in deep trouble once again, this time facing a serious investigation for tax evasion. On July 29th, the National Tax Service announced that it had launched a special audit into 27 companies accused of unfair trading practices that allegedly disrupted the stock market, and HYBE, which is ranked first among entertainment companies in the K-Brand Index, is one of them. According to insiders in the entertainment industry and officials involved in the case, investigators from the 4th Bureau of Investigation at the Seoul Regional Tax Office arrived without warning at HYBE's Yongsan headquarters in the morning of July 28th. They are now gathering documents and records believed to be critical for the audit. As if that wasn't bad enough, a legal document has recently surfaced online, sparking even more outrage. The document in question suggests that HYBE illegally took a huge cut from NewJeans' collaboration with PUBG Battlegrounds. The contract with Krafton was reportedly worth around $7.19 million US, but a HYBE subsidiary allegedly skimmed off about $2.95 million US. When this came to light, the company issued a correction notice and returned roughly $1.15 million US, though the damage to their reputation had already been done. The figures in this document align with claims that surfaced in October of last year that HYBE had been stealing from Adore to boost the revenue of HYBE IM. According to users on community sites, the amount initially siphoned off was around $360,000 US, but it ballooned significantly after Min Hee-jin left her position as Adore's CEO. This case is reportedly one of many now being reviewed by the Investigation Bureau 4. The leak of this legal document has caused massive backlash, with some people expressing shock and disbelief that such actions could actually be real. One user on Insties wrote, "Because Min Hee-jin isn't there anymore, they thought they could just do anything." Many commenters believe that what has come out so far is likely only a small part of a much bigger picture, suggesting that HYBE could be hiding even more than what's already been exposed. Some also think this discovery might play a crucial role in the ongoing legal fight between HYBE and NewJeans, potentially giving the group a stronger position moving forward. The case is now set to enter mediation, which will be held privately on August 14th, and despite all the uncertainty, NewJeans fans are holding on to hope for a favorable outcome. Speaking of NewJeans, they have been drawing attention lately for their unexpected connection with a HYBE idol. As you may know, during their time under the company, the members often interacted with BTS, showing mutual support for each other's projects. Even after tensions between the group's agencies erupted, BTS didn't completely step back. In fact, Jungkook subtly showed his support last year by posting an Instagram story with the caption, "Artists are not guilty," alongside 5 emojis matching NewJeans' signature colors, which is a gesture that many interpreted as backing the girls while criticizing the companies for dragging idols into their feud. But it turns out their bond may go beyond social media posts. Rumors that NewJeans had visited BTS's V during during his military service have been circulating since last year, and they've gained new traction thanks to a recent post from a netizen on a popular online forum. The post included a photo of Haechan's signature and a handwritten note addressed to one of V's fellow soldiers, which was allegedly shared by someone who served with him, fueling even more speculation about the visit. In her message, Haechan had written, "Hello, this is NewJeans. Be healthy and happy during your military service, and please take care of our second brother Taehyung." The post quickly stirred up a wave of mixed reactions among both fandoms. Some people debated whether the signature was actually from July 28th, the date written on the cake next to it, or if it truly dated back to last year. Others pointed out that Haechan used the name NewJeans instead of NJZ, which suggested the signature was indeed from last year, especially since V has already completed his military service, making wishes for a healthy and happy enlistment seem out of place. Still, not everyone was convinced. Some doubted the visit even happened, arguing that if the members had really gone to the military base, there would have been photos or clearer evidence. A few critics even went so far as to accuse NewJeans of visiting just to make it look like V was publicly supporting them, claiming it was part of Min Hee-jin's strategy to drag BTS into her conflict with HYBE. But many others dismissed these theories, seeing the situation as nothing more than a friendly exchange between two artists who respect each other. After all, the two have shown consistent support for one another over the years, and even after NewJeans parted ways with HYBE, they continued to recommend V's music, which seems to be a clear sign that there doesn't seem to be any hard feelings between them. Finally, there's the growing controversy surrounding Lee Chaewon from ALLDAY project, who has been no stranger to criticism even before his debut. Long before becoming an idol, Chaewon was already facing backlash for repeatedly appropriating Black culture, from wearing braids, cornrows, and grills, and casually using AAVE. After debuting under the Black label, this behavior has only drawn more attention, with many accusing him of turning cultural appropriation into both a concept and a marketing tool for the group. The issue escalated recently when a short clip of Chaewon went viral. In the video, he's rapping along to Playboi Carti's song Like Wheezy, but some viewers claim they can clearly hear him say the N-word, even though that word isn't in the part of the song he's performing. For many people, this wasn't shocking at all, since given Chaewon's track record, they felt that hearing him use a slur was sadly the least surprising thing about him. A Twitter user said, "Well, this was so expected from him, but it's actually shocking he didn't drop the N-word on debut day." However, not everyone was convinced that he actually said the slur. Some people acknowledged that Chaewon has a long history of disrespecting and making a caricature out of Black culture, but argued that in this clip, he was simply mumbling his words. Instead of saying "poppin' that boy, I'm like Pac," they believe he said something like "Poi Lila Pac," which could have sounded like the N-word and caused the misunderstanding. One post read, "Where am I supposed to hear him say the N-word? All I'm hearing is a bunch of gibberish. Y'all are just making up random excuses to hate on him for no reason." The controversy quickly led many people to slow down the clip and analyze it frame by frame, trying to figure out once and for all whether Chaewon had actually said the slur or not. However, for the majority of viewers, this debate over the exact words missed the bigger point. Whether the offensive word was uttered or not, countless people highlighted that Chaewon has been adopting certain offensive styles and mannerisms without any acknowledgement or apology. This ongoing pattern of behavior has drawn criticism for weeks now, with many feeling that he has never truly taken responsibility or shown genuine reflection on the harm caused. Because of this, even if it turns out that he did say the slur in this specific clip, many believe the controversy won't significantly affect his support base. His fans seem willing to overlook his mistakes, and despite public backlash, he is expected to continue his career relatively unscathed. One user summed it up bluntly, "Saying the word or not, that Tarzzan boy is ignorant at its finest. I don't know how people would stand someone so ignorant with no self-reflection like that. He's worst." What are your thoughts on all this? Feel free to share your opinions down below in the comments. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching.